First and foremost, I am dropping the disclaimer here to be abundantly clear. I am not in any way, shape, or form gracing the lands of insensitivity to the catastrophic deaths, the severity of these turbulent times upon us, pandemic, COVID, everything related to what our society and what the globe is presently enduring in their communities and in themselves, etc., etc. However, I have been challenged by friends, family, fans, and foes to address COVID-19 topics. Be funny. We need you right now, John. We need to lighten the load, to lighten the mood, to give us something to laugh about during these really tough times. And I'm like, nope, not touching it. Not with a 90,000 foot pole. Maybe 10 years from now I'll talk about it. But I will not be the next victim to the cancellation culture of 2020. Not doing it. Okay, here we go. Gonna cannonball into a sea. A cannonball into a sea of COVID-19. Let's do it. Why not? Fuck it. Please don't cancel John Pepe. Here we go. So, I cannot live in fear of the haters, the horde, the herd. I can't do it, man. So, when something funny comes up, I should share, right? It's the journey to funny. If I step out of bounds, let me know, and I'll either say, I'm so very sorry, thank you for the education, and I have learned, or, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I thought it was funny, everyone else thinks it's funny. Let's talk about it. Whatever. But I can bask in the truth of how I feel and what I'm experiencing, and there's got to be comedy in all this. There's got to be funny. We can't abandon the art. We can't abandon our truths. We can't abandon fun. It's got to be there. So here we go. There is an epidemic currently of mass proportions within this pandemic that we're suffering. Allow me to expound. We are experiencing and entering an era of enormous flatulation liberation within the public sector. Specifically, in my experience, in the grocery stores. What's happening is I think people, since everyone's masked up, are thinking, I can fart, no one's going to smell it. This is unfortunately wildly inaccurate, as we are constantly choking on the asshole sphincter sauce of people all around us. Because they made the assumption that the mask is protecting us from their rancid bodily activities. Now, if they come to find that the virus may be passed through the ass gas, well, then the masses are all fucked because this activity is running rampant. And I say we need to bring an end to this horrid virulence. Take that shit outside, people. Not trying to rant here, but it needs to this violent practice that people are partaking in. Pew, pew, pew. It's not a chopper. It's a fucking disgusting plopper. And I have been all too frequently sucking in this stuff. And quite frankly, I'm worried. So, as we're being assaulted by these massive gaseous ass releases, I would just say let us all consider that the science is not yet solid. We don't know. Nobody knows. In fact, there's a few people that know, a very small sliver, very, very, very microscopic portion of people that know what's going on. And they're just sitting on the top of the mountain shitting on all of us. But anyway, I digress. And this kind of leads me to my second area of social concern. And that is the etiquette when we're out in our communities, out in public, as it refers to sneezing. In the past, someone sneezes in public and we meet them with, God bless you, Gesundheit. I adopted blessings to be PC so as to not offend anyone that might be an atheist or just wasn't into God or whatever. Okay, I want to respect everyone. My daughter and I would play around with it and get creative, as I always challenge folks and her. And someone would sneeze and we'd be like, good job, buddy! Or, Hachoo! Way to go, pal! And just mix it up. And I think we could still do that. Maybe not today. Because what's happening today is I think when people sneeze, we're like, what the fuck are you doing? Or maybe they're met with, are you fucking kidding me? Not out loud, of course, but internally, I know a lot of us are thinking that. A lot of us are panicking when we see someone cough or sneeze. When we're walking around, whether you're exercising or in a retail outlet, buying your groceries, whatever, you start thinking, droplets, droplets. Do I run? Do I snicker? Slide to the left? What do I do? Well, it's a tough call. And the answer is I don't know. I think we just be kind with ourselves and one another and understand that sneezes will happen. Surprise sneezes happen where you can't, if you're wearing a mask, you can double cover up. I don't know, man, but that's not the point. The point is that moving forward, when the global engine restarts, I think that we should offer people the same courtesy when they fart. Because ultimately, isn't a fart just an ass sneeze? Right? That's basically what it is. So, I think with just one caveat, that the person that is sharing their inside stuff, that they divulge the deluge of explosive stinkiness with you and the surrounding people and announce that I have indeed farted, folks. My apologies. Or, attention everyone, I have just farted. And therefore they can be met with the same niceties, the traditional God bless you or Gesundheit, or blessings. Or like me and my daughter. Nice. Or appreciate that, man. Woo! Moving on. Because I think what we have here is a systemic bodily function profiling problem. Whereas we are celebrating, for centuries, really, this one explosion that may actually end up being the absolute destruction of humankind as we know it. And in the same breath, we have crucified one that has not been yet proven, kind of like smoking weed, to end anyone's life through inhalation of the fumes. So I think it's really important as we're learning to be kind to one another in this whole new world, this brave new era that is being force-fed upon us in so many wicked and wild ways, that we take a breath and look inside, look at each other, know we are all one. Let's have some damn fun with this. Be respectful. Be creative. And laugh a little. Damn it! I think that's it. 9 minutes!